like audio, raw, action. So today we want to make a podcast, and in this session we will discuss topics that have correlation to psychology.
So, the topic being discussed as
Insecurity! Okay, so I'm Azizah Satrio Putri and my friend Gisela Rori. On this occasion, we will accompany you with the topic of insecurity.
happy waiting and
Enjoy!
so based on the data we have found previously is shown or there is interesting fact that among 110 Indonesian teenagers respond age 17 until 20 years old. Half of them experience feeling of insecurity because they compare their physical appearance with other people. It can as well as be the influence of the social media based content.
Actually, it's such a big number. Like, it's really sad to see how all of us or other Indonesian teenagers students we have our own insecurity, and it's so sad that we have to feel that way.
I agree, because in my opinion, it will be difficult for us to build a strong nation if the young people or the future generation is feel inferior to others.
Because we are discussing insecurity, I'm interested to know what you guys think about insecurity. So, what do you think insecurity is?
Okay, I want to try to answer that in simple terms. Insecurity is a feeling of inferiority experienced by someone or further information based on the literature I have read. Insecurity is an equivalent word that comes from the English term in which means not insecure, which means it means safe. So it can be concluded that insecurity means a feeling of not feeling safe. Generally, security is associated with feelings of anxiety, doubt, and lack of confidence.
Wow. Thank you for the explanation. Hopefully we can understand better what insecurity is. Okay, I want to ask you guys, have you ever felt insecure? If you have, can you tell us about your experience?
I think we all experience insecurity, right?
Well, I used to have an insecurity when I was in middle school. Like, I used to think that I'm perfect. I used to think that I'm not as pretty as my friends, and I think that like they are so much prettier than me. And also sometimes I got compared with them, so it kind of makes me think negatively about myself. Like, I always tried to do a diet at that time, even though I've already got sick. But I think like it's somehow changed how I think about myself, and it's also changed my body image. And I think it's such a bad thing to do.
I see. I kind of feel related because when I was in middle school, I felt insecure that I thought I'm not as pretty as my friends. And from the story that you have told me, it kind of reminds me of the literature I have read about the cause of insecurity. There are two factors that can cause insecurity. There are internal factors and external factors. The internal factors that can cause us to feel insecure, there are lack of confidence, the feeling of loneliness, perfectionism, also the fear of socializing with others. There are the internal factors that can cause insecurity.
But I think it's not only internal factors, right? Like, there are so many external factors that play big parts in insecurity. Like, when we got compared with other people, and also like when we got judged by other people, and how other people think about us, and also how our overprotective family is also playing a big part in insecurity.
Yes, I agree with you.
Wow, that's a good explanation, yeah. I saw that Albert Questa have agreed that you have feel insecurity in your life? I really want to know what is the impact of insecurity affect your life.
How does insecurity affect on my life?
Yes.
From based on what I experienced when I felt insecure, I felt like I'm not brave enough to take the opportunity or take the risk. Also, it made me overthink a lot of things about my life. Also, it made me felt not happy with my life. So that's how much it impact my life.
Okay, that explain the impact of insecurity that you have explained, right? But I want to know how much insecurity impact other people's life.
Okay, I'll try to explain further about how insecurity impacts someone's life. So, as we already know that insecurity can affect someone's self-esteem, right? So it can cause them to feel not happy with their life, stress, and overthink about everything that happened in their life. Also, it can cause them to not brave enough to take the opportunity, withdraw from social situation. Also, it can cause them to have unhealthy confidence.
Further impact of insecurity if not handled properly can cause several mental health problems such as depression, anxiety, body image problems. The body image problem also can lead to eating disorders.
Wow. In terms of the impact of insecurity can be that bad, especially if it's not handled well.
Yes, that's true. Insecurity is a condition that we should not underestimate or ignore, guys.
Anyway, I'm curious. Do you have any special tricks to overcome feelings of insecurity that you are experiencing?
How to overcome? I think everyone, like all of us, have our own way to overcome this. But for me, I think I need to do a social media detox. Like, I need to stop comparing myself with other people. So I did do a social media detox, and also I really tried so hard to avoid so many negative social media content, and I also really tried to think positively about anything. Like, even though maybe someone judging me, or maybe I got a criticism or anything bad, like someone talking bad about me, I always think like, no, I need to calm down. I don't need to be mad about that. I think God has something good for me after this. That's okay, that's fine. You need to calm yourself down. I always say that. So I think it really works on me, but I don't know how other people will overcome this. Like, how about you guys?
Okay, thank you so much for your way to overcome the insecurity. I agree with you, but I want to add more. For me, if I have insecurity, feeling of insecurity, how I overcome it. One thing for sure that I will do, I will try to avoid toxic people who give me negative comment, because for me, if I'm stuck in the moment that thinking about all the negative comments they give me, it will make me trapped in insecure feeling.
Often the tips to overcome the feeling of insecurity have been given by my friends. But what I want to add is to look for activities or things that make you feel happy. For example, doing our hobbies and spending time with loved ones, and don't forget to exercise regularly and eat nutritious food.
Well, those are tips from my friends on how to overcome insecurity.
Of course, this is very important to apply to your daily life or prevent the more impact of insecurity that we may experience.
Okay, so that's all about our discussion today regarding the topic of insecurity. Hopefully, our discussion, our sharing is useful for all of you.
Okay, see you!